In 2007 and
Victim
2008,
after
when I was a
victim
front
shared their
justice, would have been
personal
much
story of
different.
sexual assault and the toll it's taken on them to members of the Judiciary Committee.
How traumatizing sexual assault is, and how intensely challenging each step of recovery can be.
They relived their trauma when they testified on behalf of the bill Senator Kate Bolz introduced that would give survivors a Bill of Rights.
It may seem like common sense, but often survivors are under duress and overwhelmed by the experience and the reporting process.
Under the bill, survivors would get free medical exams after an attack, the power to choose the gender of the officer interviewing them, and the ability to have a professional advocate next to them during exams and interviews with law enforcement.
Sometimes survivors don't have any other support in their lives. Their advocates are lifesavers.
Madeline Carbaugh was one of the survivors who spoke. She says she was assaulted her freshman year in high school.
If I had known all my rights, maybe I wouldn't have taken so long to finally feel at least a shred of safety and value in my life. Maybe I could have had a normal high school career and say that these were the best years of my life.
Nebraska advocates like the Women's Center for Advancement are currently in a bit of a gray area. The current state law does not prohibit advocates from sitting in during interviews, but they're sometimes not allowed if attorneys object to their presence.
The prosecutor wants an advocate there, the defense attorney doesn't. You can argue about it.
A lawyer representing criminal defense attorneys says creating a Bill of Rights is a bad idea.
Courts settle these things on a case-by-case depending on the facts. That already exists. Our position of creating an automatic statutory right is arguably going to interfere with our ability to do our job.
And another bill that would benefit victims of sexual violence had a hearing today in Lincoln. This one would completely remove the statute of limitations for survivors that are looking at civil lawsuits. Current state law gives victims 4 years to begin a civil lawsuit. Senator Sarah Howard's bill would change that.
4 years is a very short time. Victims of sexual violence may need years or even decades to fully process trauma and understand what has happened to them.
In Lincoln, John Kipper, 3 News Now.